Hi guys, this is your boy Martin from MartinTheVlogger.com, so the largest vlog about Can-Am on-road vehicles. And today in Tuesday short videos, we will talk about how to install Garmin Zumo or basically any kind of Sat Nav to your Can-Am SPYDER, and we will be using our F3 limited special series that we have for our tour and rental agency. Now what you will find out in today's video is how to connect the cables from your battery and how to bring them up. What are the different options of holders that you can use? What are the options or what is the option that we will be using or I will be using? Where to get them and why Garmin Zumo and not any other Sat Nav? Why not the BRP Connect? So guys, first 500 views, no video ads and no bullshit around, straight to the point. Enough of this, let's get started. Let's start with why not BRP Connect, why third-party GPS basically on this bike. We are of course using this for our tour and rental agency, and connecting to a BRP Connect, it's everything just not easy. It's super complicated, and try to multiply it that customers or guests will come here, they will try to connect with their phone, is just a nightmare. Almost impossible. So that's one thing. This is just, I don't know, BRP Connect, it's a nightmare, period. Now, why Garmin Zumo, why XT, why not the newer model? It's because this is verified Sat Nav. It has been on the market for some time. It works absolutely amazing with gloves. Without gloves, it's not a problem whatsoever. Also, because you can go on the tours with me, so toursontree.com, you can go with Martin the Vlogger on tours, or you can go on self-guided tours. And I'm preparing, especially using my private roads, I'm preparing these tours using third-party apps. And Garmin has a great, even the base camp from Garmin, it's amazing. So you can really plan detailedly where to stop, where to go, what are the points, where to sleep, it's very good. Or I'm even using the third-party app, some Czech brand, not important, but what I'm trying to say, I can rely on the app. It has, you can touch the screen, you can modify it while you're riding with the gloves. Very intuitive and very easy to transfer planned roads from the computer to the Sat Nav. Now, what are the options, how you can, where you can position it, how you can hold it on your bike? The first thing, and of course, everything what you will see here, you can buy on martinthevlogger.com/shop. Just saying. Okay, so the first thing is this generic option that comes with the Garmin and the box. Now, the problem with that is, I have one trouble. Maybe on Rikers, you are able to use it, but on this one, the bars are quite fat, and like this way, it fits, it doesn't fit, I don't know. It will scratch your handlebars, plus it just looks not nice, okay? So definitely, that thing is a no-no for me. Now what you can use, this is called Top Cuff. It's from La Monster. And what you are able to do, in case you do not have a phone holder there, you can definitely put via the RAM mount your Sat Nav. My problem with that is, let me see, let's try to imagine it's there. So it will rotate with your handlebars too much, I would say, and it keeps also the distraction from you because it's not in the center. So obviously the place to go, it's here in the middle, so it goes like this. Now, this is what it's called bar clamp. It's aftermarket one. Right now we have the RAM ball because I was doing some recording, not important. But you can buy it with a GPS swivel, and it fits absolutely perfectly to a Garmin. We will not replace the whole unit, but we will just replace the top now, and yeah, we will bring some cables in there. So bar clamp, martinthevlogger.com/shop, amazing place to have your Sat Nav right in the middle. Now let's leave that part alone, and it doesn't matter if you have this in there still or not. I have removed it because, anyway, you can do it. Now what we need to do, we need to play with the cables, and we need to bring juice to our future GPS here. This can tell you, okay, I need to connect it to the battery, but don't do that. The reason is very simple. If you will connect it directly to the battery, it will be all fine because you have this relay or whatever is in there. It will not kill your GPS, but you will drain your battery in case you will leave it there. It will be constantly charging. So what you want to do actually, you want to open your side panel, and in case you have a new bike, you still have a sticker there. There is a customer accessory circuit. On your bike, there are several places where there is customer accessory circuit. It's very good to plug it in there because your customer accessory circuit shuts down every time you actually shut down your bike, or at least it should. So we will connect it right over there, and then we will continue with the installation of the Sat Nav. Oh. Do I have to tell you that don't do this in case you have never done electric installation? You're messing with power, and simply you can put your bike on fire in case you do something wrong. This is how I like to connect my cables. This is the easiest way. It has this melting part in the middle, so it connects super quickly, and it's water resistant or waterproof, whatever. And black goes to the black, and this colorful one goes to this pink. Now when we have it connected, isolated, we will need to bring this part right over here so we can charge our GPS. Now, two ways. More complicated way, remove the key, turn this anti-clockwise, remove this plastic part and put your cable through there. Less complicated, a little bit more annoying, just put the cable through there, rotate your rides to the right, let's say, and hope you will see your cable in here. So let's do it that way. There we go. Good. Alright, this is what we will need now. I have these bolts directly from the GPS swivel. This is in the box. It's something like a washer or spacer, and of course another washers in there, and where it is. Here is our base that has cable inside, okay, and this way with the pin on the top with your connector inside. This is how it will go on your GPS swivel clamp. Now just one tip, make sure before you will put it in to have this rubber part inside hooked, and then apply bolts. It's because simply you don't want to lose it. Every time when it's raining, it's good to put the cover on top, just in case. Now what you need to do, insert these black things inside. Good. And put your washer and bolt from the other side. And tie everything up. And as I'm doing the last bolt, of course, recommended to use the Loctite. So one more time and better. Jeez. Now remove the cover, take your GPS, put it in there, have a seat or whatever, and see like what's the best angle for you. Once you're happy, tied everything up. We're happy like this. Remove the cover. Now let's test it. Now if you did everything correctly, it should power up only when you start your bike. So let's see. Amazing. And when I shut it off, it should shut off. Great. So, no rocket science, pretty simple. Of course I need to tighten my cables now. Take the Garmin back home, connect it to the computer, record new firmware, so upload like newest software, whatever. Upload maps, because guests are coming and we are pretty busy during the season. So toursontree.com in case you would like to run one of our 2 Spyders or 4 Rikers, guided tours with me or self-guided tours with our new Garmin Sat Nav. In case you want one, MartinTheVlogger.com/shop, so the largest European, for the moment, European shop for Can-Am SPYDER and Riker OEM and aftermarket parts. And guys, remember, this is it. Just remember, buy yourself Garmin or not, it's your call, but always have fun. Oh yeah, and visit toursontree.com and write me an email that you would like to visit my beautiful Slovakia.